Hello and welcome to Kedrick Farms. We're back with another episode of GeorgeTown, New York today. Last time we did most of our planting, or all of our planting. We've got our cornfields in, we've got soybeans in, we've got carrots in, and we planted some alfalfa up here in field 25. Now, what we failed to realize is that we're playing with seasons. And I always forget about planting temperatures with seasons. And so while we're not at risk of things freezing, none of our crops that we just planted have germinated yet. Corn won't germinate until 54, our soybeans at 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and our carrots also at 50 degrees. And so because our ground temperature is only 46 degrees right now, none of our crops have sprouted yet. So we can't start spraying them until they sprout, but our alfalfa is actually growing. So we're going to go over here, check for those crazy cars coming, and get hooked up to this chemical tank, and hopefully we've got some fertilizer left in here, because I think our alfalfa field still needs to be fertilized. Yep, awesome, we do. So we're actually going to leave this parked, and we're going to go ahead and get started on some spraying. I've been really anxious to try out this self-propelled sprayer that we've got. And so we're going to go ahead and grab this guy and take him over here and fill him up with some fertilizer and see how well it works. Stay off this road because of the traffic. Now I've got a couple different configurations for this mod. This is the 4440 with, I think, the smaller tank. I think there's an option with a bigger tank. I've also got some dry spreaders, a 3-wheeled one, a 4-wheeled one. There's a lot of cool fertilizer and sprayer mods out for Case vehicles, so we'll probably switch out and try a few of them over the life of the series. But for now, we're going to go ahead and head over to this field. And what I like about these sprayers is they're relatively compact for getting down these roads. A lot of trees, a lot of fences and stuff on this map. I was really worried I was going to be getting equipment stuck and stuff like this, but this map has been done really well, so you can get even your medium or larger equipment through the path. Things like this with the trees on either side. And then once you get out onto the field, even though it's not the largest field, we can definitely save ourselves some time. So we're going to unfold this sprayer here and hopefully whip off this field real quick if we bring up the map. We can see that we do need one final stage of fertilizer on this field. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a GPS track for ourselves while we spray this. Sit back and enjoy. All right, so that's gonna wrap up that field. So we're gonna run this back up to the yard, and then I think we'll check back in tomorrow and see what kind of progress we've got on our crop sprouting. So after a few days, we're finally back, and it looks like our fields have now germinated. So we don't quite see things popping up yet, unless we do. Is that? No, that's just the ground texture. But we have advanced to the next stage of growth here. If we look, all of our fields show up as green, so we didn't lose any of our fields or spots of our fields due to planting too early. And so we can probably go ahead and put some spray down on these fields. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that today, since it did stop raining. We got some rain over the last couple of days, and with seasons you just never know what the weather's going to look like. It looks like there's going to be some more rain tomorrow, so we want to go ahead and just get that spray down before we get rained out again. So we're going to run over here, jump in our Patriot, and go hit some of these fields. I think we will start with our carrots here in the field right next to the bin site, since we're already over on this side of the road. Don't need to risk any crazy traffic. And thankfully we don't need to spray our large field, because that one's already got plenty of fertilizer in the soil. So we're just going to hit these small fields today. And then as we get into early summer, we'll come out here and spray some herbicide down as well. Give the crops a chance to get established first. Alright, that wraps up all of our fields. Now have at least 2 layers of fertilizer on them, between the planter and the sprayer. I think that we've got that field that we just did, I think is going to need a little bit more fertilizer, but that's going to wrap up the jobs we're going to do today. And I think what we'll do next time is likely spray some herbicide, if I can get to the right thing. Yep, so we're good on the fertilizer here for 4 of our fields. We need to do one more round here. And then you can see we've got quite a few weeds starting to pop up here, especially on field 25. So I suspect by fall that's going to get much worse. So we'll probably wait for the plants to sprout here. And then once we've put this last stage of fertilizer on, we'll go ahead and get the sprayer switched over to put some herbicide down. But that's going to wrap up our episode for today. And we will catch you next time. Kadirk out.